Hello, dreamers! Meron ba sa inyo ang napatanong kung ilang job offers ang natanggap ko noong napanood nyo ang video about the 15 principal interview invites? And here's what happened. June 2024, I received the proposed resume and cover letter from Mr. L. Those two are some of the perks enjoying the mentoring program. I will make a video about that mentoring program just in case may mga nagdadalawang isip pa rin na sumali. I then started using that resume as I continue sending emails to the principals. June 24, 2024, nag-focus ako mag-send sa mga links na nakuha ko from the mentoring program. That was more on Alabama school districts. June 25, 2024, Philippine Standard Time, I received the first ever reply from a principal. 'Di ba? Ang bilis. From June 25, may natanggap na ako. Very interested daw siya. Bakit kaya? Kasi naman, panalang-panalo yung resume na gamit ko. I immediately replied to that email and figured out how to reach him given na nasa Pinas ako. I offered options like Google Meet or Zoom and still tried to call him using an online international phone call. When I made a call with a phone number, it was the assistant principal na nakausap ko. And oh my gosh! Grabe! Napakaslam pala magsalita ng mama nasa Alabama. She told me that Mr. Principal is in a meeting kaya tatawagan daw ako ulit. At dahil hindi pwedeng pahintay-hintay lang para tawagan, in the evening, I continued sending emails. June 25, 2024, that exact same day, I emailed a principal in Texas. Hindi pa umabot ng 24 hours, ay nag-reply pala si sir. Sabi niya, "Good morning. Would it be possible to Google Meet with you sometime today so I can let you know more about the position?" At dahil nakita ko agad ang email niya, I replied na, "Available ako for Google Meet." Tapos, 6 minutes after, may link na. Baby powder, sweater, suklay, lip tint, tapos yung notes ko sa mentoring program. In just 6 minutes, hinanda ko yun for the first ever interview ko. I know, right? Set the tone sa simula pa lang, sabi ni Mr. L. Pagkapasok ko doon, andun si Mr. Principal at isang personal na I learned pagkarating ko rito ay guidance counselor pala namin na napakabait. I will make another video kung ano nangyari during the interview, including the interview questions. To cut the story, they want me to be hired. Pero, pagkasabi ko about the visa processing that will run for 2 months, he needed to ask the HR director about it first. After a few minutes, I received this email. Sabi niya, fill out ko raw yung application form and tatawag siya kay HR. Remember, nag-bypass ako ng system nila kaya hindi ako gumamit ng application form. That's one tip I kept on sharing. Kahit you did the shortcut para mapansin ni principal, do not worry. They will still help you na sundin yung system talaga nila. Ang mahalaga ay napansin ka na nila. So I did accomplish the form and sent more documents just like my license, diploma, and TOR. Hanggang, he said, I need to have a social security number for background checking. Ang alam ko, it is impossible to get an SSN, which is the requirement for background checking, because I need to be physically in the USA to acquire that. I explained everything to him and to the HR director. I gave options just like presenting my NBI clearance. Also, they gave me another document that I need to comply. The Standard Teaching Certification from Texas Education Agency. While kaya ko namang kunin yung teaching certificate, I was thinking I really can't work on the SSN and background checking kasi nga, nasa Pinas pa ako. I explained in another email na I need to have a job offer from their district so I can start working on my visa. Tapos, after our thread sa Gmail, hindi na muna sila nakapag-reply kasi nagka-hurricane burial. Going back, I know, masakit. They want to hire me but the requirements are just so impossible to comply. So, honestly, I lost hope sa Texas. Ang ganda pa naman sana kasi walang state tax. Pero, laban dapat. I continued sending emails 20 principals each night. Kaya, nasundan sina Alabama, Texas, ng Georgia, Mississippi, Maryland, Virginia, at more school districts sa Alabama. Lahat sila, with all honesty, gusto ako i-hire. Pero, whenever I explained the 2 months visa processing, doon talaga ako tumatagilid. What was in my mind, ngayon, labanan na ng principals na gusto akong i-hire at willing maghintay. The strategy really worked. I was able to hit 2 to 3 schools in one school district. July 17, Philippine Standard Time, Katatapos ko lang ng interview with the assistant principal and math coordinator of Murphy High School, Mobile County in Alabama. Akala ko yun na. They said they like the attitude, they want to have me in their school. Accomplish ko lang na yung application sa system kasi nga, 'di ba, nag-bypass ako. After that, may email pala. I received this email from that principal in Texas. Sabi, "Are you available to Google Meet today?" Sabi ko sa kapatid ko. Uy, nag-email ulit si Texas. Pero parang ayoko na kasi nafe-feel ko talaga si Alabama. Tapusin ko lang daw ang application sa system. Wag na lang siguro, no? Tapos sabi niya, "Ano ka ba? Titigil ka lang kung may job offer ka na. Wala pa namang job offer si Alabama, di ba? Whoever gives the first job offer, yun ang tatanggapin mo." Kaya, I replied and prepared for the Google Meet. When I got in, I was so surprised who I was with in that Google meeting. The superintendent, the assistant principal, the HR director, and the principal himself. Hiyang-hiya talaga ako kasi kanina pa pala sila nasa meet. Eh di ba, kinausap ko pa ang kapatid ko. Diyos ko po. Tapos, ayun na nga, etong linyang ito na lang talaga ang naaalala ko kasi I don't know, I was so overwhelmed. My principal said, "Hey, I talked to my big bosses. I want to have you in my school. Tell me about the job offer that you need." And that's when I realized, parang ito na nga talaga. Naisip ko, sa simula pa lang pala, na-interview na pala ako ng nakatadhana sa akin na school dito sa Amerika. He was the first principal who interviewed me. Kinilangan ko pang magsipag ng ilang gabi para makapag-send ng email at ma-interview. Sa Texas pa rin pala talaga. Anyway, ang dami kong natutunan sa mga interviews. Oo, gagawan ko ng video, wait ka lang. What happened next is they asked for the template of the job offer. 'Di ba? Ako pa talaga nagbigay ng template. At yun, napagtanto ko, kaya pala. They never worked with a J1 teacher before. My foreign teachers like Mexican pero hindi through J1 visa. I realized the way they required me with some documents ay as if nakatira lang sa US. It was indeed a learning experience for both of us. Ako as an applicant at sila as the hiring entity. Alam mo ba na may big news ako? Abang-abang kas upcoming videos ko ha? Schools in Texas are in need of teachers. Nabasa ko yan sa research ko. Nagsisialisa ng mga teachers dahil daw walang work-life balance. Pero recently lang, bago ko natagpuan yung job posting ng school ko dito, yung school districts dito nag-implement na ng bagong policy. Akalain mo nga naman, good timing talaga. I will share those policies sa inyo which made me think na hindi ako aalis sa school ko. I did more research about the school and the place. Walang ibang Pinoy sa school at sa lugar. At that time, wala akong nahanap na Pinoy sa Facebook at sa mga groups sa community na ito. Coming here was another calculated risk. It's a city na tahimik at simpleng lugar lang. Pero merong McDonald's, may Subway, may Taco Bell, 7-Eleven, at ibang grocery and shopping malls. Hay nako, I learned a lot of lessons in the journey of getting the job offer I prayed for how many months. Yan muna ha. Sana mas na-inspire ka. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!